Imagine walking down an old American street where every house told a story. Each doorway whispered of another century. Each roofline carried the charm of a bygone era. But many of those homes are gone. Today, we'll rewind time and rediscover 20 old house styles no longer built today, each one a window into history, beauty, and nostalgia. Stay tuned until the end because you'll get to choose which forgotten style you'd bring back. And if you love exploring the past, make sure you subscribe to the Rewind Vault, your gateway to history, mystery, and timeless stories. Number 1. The Octagon House picture. A home with 8 perfect sides, designed for efficiency and beauty. In the mid-1800s, architect Orson Fowler championed this design, claiming it offered 20% more space and better airflow. With wraparound verandas, central cupolas, and sunlit interiors, octagon houses were futuristic for their time. Yet their unusual shape made construction complex, and they quietly faded by the early 1900s. Today, only a handful remain living relics of America's bold architectural experiments. Number 2. The Saltbox House. Straight from colonial New England, the Saltbox House is instantly recognizable with its steep, uneven roofline. 2 stories in the front, just 1 in the back. Simple, durable, and affordable, these homes symbolized the hardworking spirit of early settlers. Their sloping roofs shed snow with ease, and central brick chimneys kept families warm during harsh winters. Though rarely built today, Saltbox homes remind us of a time when survival and simplicity shaped design. Number 3. The Queen Anne House. The romance of the Victorian era shines in the Queen Anne style. Think whimsical towers, intricate woodwork, wraparound porches, and stained glass windows. From 1880 to 1910, these homes stood like colorful castles in American neighborhoods. But as tastes shifted to simpler colonial revival designs, Queen Anne houses lost popularity. Still, landmarks like the Carson Mansion in California keep this enchanting style alive. Number 4. The Shotgun House. Long and narrow, the Shotgun House got its name from the idea that a bullet fired through the front door could exit straight out the back. Popular in New Orleans and the southern states, this efficient design maximized airflow, a blessing in hot, humid climates. Influenced by West African and Haitian traditions, shotgun houses were affordable, practical, and community-driven. Many vanished during mid-20th century urban renewal, but some are being lovingly restored today. Number 5. Lustron Steel homes. After World War II, housing shortages led to radical solutions. Enter Lustron, homes prefabricated steel houses assembled like giant puzzles, with shiny enameled panels and futuristic built-in features. They were marketed as low-maintenance, rust-proof, and modern. Yet, despite their promise, financial troubles doomed the company, and production ended by 1950. About 2,000 Lustron homes still stand a quirky chapter in America's architectural history. Number 6. Brutalist homes. Love them or hate them, Brutalist homes made a statement. Built from raw concrete with sharp geometric lines, they embodied strength and minimalism. Popular in the 1960s and 70s, they were often used for government housing and universities. While many considered them cold or uninviting, others saw bold sculptures in architectural form. Today, they're rare in residential design, but their legacy still sparks debate. Number 7. The American Craftsman. Born from the arts and crafts movement, the craftsman style celebrated handmade woodwork, exposed beams, and natural materials. Popular in the early 1900s, these homes emphasized coziness, built-in bookshelves, and wide porches perfect for gathering. Though mass-produced modern homes replaced them by the 1930s, the craftsman's warmth and authenticity still inspire homebuyers and restorations today. Number 8. The Cape Cod House. With steep roofs, wooden shingles, and dormer windows, Cape Cod houses carried the salty air of New England's coasts. Compact yet sturdy, these homes date back to the late 1600s and saw a revival in the 1930s. They symbolized practicality, resilience, and a connection to nature. While modernized versions exist today, the original modest Cape Cod cottage has largely disappeared. Number 9. The Atomic Ranch. Welcome to the space age. Atomic ranch homes of the 1950s and 60s reflected America's fascination with rockets and the future. Think flat roofs, bold colors, massive glass windows, and butterfly-shaped rooflines. Architect Joseph Eichler popularized these sleek homes across California, embodying optimism and modern living. Today, mid-century fans treasure them, but the original atomic flair is no longer mass-built. Number 10. Tudor Revival Homes. Inspired by medieval England, Tudor Revival houses brought steep gables, half-timbering, and tall chimneys into 1920s America. Wealthy suburban families adored them for their romantic, old-world charm. But after World War II, their elaborate craftsmanship gave way to cheaper, simpler designs. Many still stand in cities like New York and Chicago, cherished as architectural gems of a golden age. Number 11. Dutch Colonial Revival. The barn-like gambrel roof defines Dutch Colonial Revival homes. Popular in the early 20th century, these houses often featured dormer windows, clapboard siding, and symmetrical facades. Their design blended charm with practicality, offering spacious attics and bright interiors. Yet by the 1940s, they were overshadowed by modern ranch-style homes. Still, one Dutch Colonial 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York, became infamous for an entirely different reason. Number 12. The American Four-Square Boxy. Practical and efficient, the American Four-Square rose in the late 1800s. With large porches, hip roofs, and symmetrical layouts, they maximized space on narrow city lots. Many were even sold as mail-order kits from Sears, making homeownership more accessible than ever. While sturdy and reliable, their popularity faded as taste turned to sleeker, more open designs. Number 13. Neoclassical Homes. If you've ever seen a house resembling a Greek temple, you've likely admired neoclassical architecture. With towering columns, grand entrances, and perfect symmetry, these homes radiated power and elegance. Popular in the late 1800s and early 1900s, they symbolized wealth and cultural pride. Today they're rare outside of museums and universities, leaving behind a sense of majesty that modern homes seldom match. Number 14. Country French Homes. Rustic yet graceful, country French homes charmed Americans with stucco walls, timber framing, and steep roofs. Inspired by rural France, these homes often featured landscaped driveways and colorful gardens. Their fairy tale aesthetic captured hearts in the 18th and early 20th centuries, but they were eventually replaced by more modern suburban models. Number 15. Victorian Homes. No era captured romance like the Victorian. With their decorative trim, patterned shingles, and bay windows, Victorian homes embodied extravagance from the mid-1800s through 1901. Their interiors were equally lavish, with ornate wallpapers and richly furnished parlors. Though still preserved in some neighborhoods, new homes rarely embrace the elaborate Victorian style today. Number 16. Cottage-style homes. Cozy and storybook-like, cottage homes flourished in the 1920s and 30s. With arched doors, stone walls, and flower box windows, they looked straight out of a fairy tale. Perfect for smaller families, these homes emphasized warmth over grandeur. While modern builders occasionally mimic their charm, true vintage cottages are rare treasures of the past. Number 17. Italianate Homes. Tall, elegant, and ornate, Italianate houses swept through America in the mid-1800s. Wide eaves, carved brackets, and decorative cupolas gave them a European flair. Often standing 2 or 3 stories high, they symbolized wealth and sophistication. But by the late 19th century, newer styles pushed Italianates aside. Today, they survive mostly as historical landmarks. Number 18. Greek Revival Homes. Inspired by ancient temples, Greek Revival homes were America's way of honoring democracy and classical ideals. With white columns, pediments, and expansive porches, they dominated the southern states in the 1800s. While beautiful, they were expensive to build and maintain, which led to their decline. Now, they exist more in history books than in new neighborhoods. Number 19. Tudor Homes. Before Tudor revival, there were actual Tudor-style homes inspired by medieval England. Recognizable by timbered exteriors and steeply pitched roofs, they evoked mystery and charm. Their original authenticity faded as builders simplified the style with synthetic materials in the 20th century. Today, true Tudor homes are rarer than ever. Number 20. Mediterranean homes. Picture red-tiled roofs, stucco walls, and breezy courtyards filled with sunlight. The Mediterranean style blended Spanish and Italian influences and peaked in popularity during the 1920s. They offered luxury and a connection to nature, but came with high building costs. While you'll still find older examples in California and Florida, new construction rarely embraces their elegance today. These 20 house styles remind us that architecture is more than shelter. It's a reflection of culture, history, and dreams. Some designs were practical, others artistic, and a few downright experimental. Which one would you bring back if you could? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your stories. And if you enjoyed this nostalgic journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Rewind Vault, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another look back at history's hidden gems. Because here at the Rewind Vault, the past is never truly gone. It's waiting for us to unlock it.